super precious mineral called Expanite at the core of planet mining facilities, an elite unit of dwarves, special elite unit, called the fixing floor. And so you play as one of the reclaimers, and you are sent into Hoxes to reclaim.
Shooter, and it is set up as a roguelite. So, I mean, just to take the further, like every aspect of it.
I think it can be said individual. So the way you do it is and when she has enough Expanite, she will actually give the team an upgrade. Your power output by collecting events and by mining. Yeah. And then you will increase your power level and hope and face bigger threats.
Yeah. Mike, it was based off a hallucination you had after taking a pill at Burning Man. Can you say more about that?
Yeah, I have never been to.
Coming soon. And this is something that people have been excited about since we revealed Rogue Core for, wow, a year ago. So maybe we'll start getting into that and giving some details and setting some expectations for what
for the closed alpha.
Okay.
But I think, like in terms of the context of it, so we're very special for us, and I think also for a lot of Galactic. Exactly, and we are planning to have a very similar process with Rogue Core. We are, of course, players who are interested in seeing what it is that we are making, come be part of it.
People into the closed alpha. It is not going to be sort of like, now it's ready, now there is like a finished closed alpha %.
What was it about? I mean, Mike, you mentioned earlier with Deep Rock and starting in early access there. What did you get out of that made you want to do this again with Rogue?
Kind of this thing that, you know, we have an idea, we have a vision in our game, and improve designs and really kind of like
timeline of Rogue Core's development later.
So, I mean, I'm a strong believer that we need to do this before we be saying that we wanted feedback that we could actually utilize in the game development of Rogue Core, right? So that is why we're doing it now. We're doing it when we still feel that it is risky and we don't have all the answers and the game is still under development, because we honestly want the feedback from the community. We honestly want...
Doing differently, what's coming out of Ghost Ship then?
Sure. So I think, and I don't know how other companies going on, it's instead like, you know, key points that we're trying to hit as we go along. Think of the conversations that people have, not just with us, but also with each other about the game, right? Because that's also where we can glean, like, because it's not,
we're not going to let in everyone when we start having the closed alpha run. We're going to let in,
of course.
But after that, we will just like have this happen, like all the way up until
thousands. Who knows? But
we'll see.
Hopefully, more, but yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so it seems like also what I'm hearing is how exactly we run it and how many or 300,000 people interested in playing.
It's also a matter of us actually being able to...
I mean, for this process, we're not following some sort of formula.
No.
I mean, so as we go.
Cool. And in looking at sort of the, I guess, expectations management, or sort of the feeling of knowing like ordered, or like this is so different, what's the sort of...
Deep Rock Galactic 2 or something like that experience when they play Rogue Core, right? And expectation, but they're not going to get Deep Rock Galactic. They're going to get a game that takes place in the same universe, but it is going to be different.
Like a power building aspect. This thing that, as you do as a team, it is really kind of like one of the cornerstones of Rogue Core, and I'm very, very excited to see how players actually start working with the system, how they start working with each other, and kind of foster this mentality in the players. Just, you know, making yourself as powerful as you can, or getting what you want, but it is instead like, what do we need to do to complete the mission, right? That